Stay savage, your boy Shino Bentro was popping. Today we are back, and let's be real. Things have been getting real critical in the Boruto universe. We've seen the new cover of the latest chapter of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. That is the official name of the title of the next installation of the Naruto series. Now, I understand I said the Naruto series. Naruto created this series, but is branching away from the homage that it was paying to Naruto's name. Instead of being called Boruto Naruto Next Generation, it's going to be called Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. So with that being said, we got the conclusion cleared up. You know what I'm saying? You guys seen I made 3 videos on Sarada. Obviously, I was talking about her outfit. One, I was talking about her outfit, and then some other shit and potential to power up. And then one was about the comment sections that I was getting. Now, if I could post these comments on this video, I just really don't want to give certain people attention. But there it is. So with today, I'm gonna take a little inspo from the homie Kryptonic saying, if you guys don't know who that is Naruto Explained. He made a valid point in one of his videos I was watching. I'm gonna link the video. He mentioned something that's super important regarding Sarada, and it's like the main factor that we have inside of the Leaf Village. Like, we know, like everybody else is under Ida's control. We know that they're under her spell. They know that Boruto killed Naruto. That's what they know in their brains. For show, that boy did it. He was the killer. He was the murderer. But there's a few individuals like Daemon, Ida, as well as Sarada, and even my boy Sasuke, even after being convinced and then seeing her awaken her Mangekyo Sharingan, due to the fact that him knowing something traumatic had to happen to her, and the fact that she's bawling and crying, this is something that is extremely important to her, and that she cannot possibly be lying, because he's never seen her with a Mangekyo Sharingan before, and she looks 100% distraught. Enough with me getting sidetracked, but let's be honest, she's the leader of the resistance, bro. In his video, he called it the rebellion, but I'm gonna call it the resistance. This is gonna be Kawaki resistance. Now, we know that Ida has a lot of information about the world with her clairvoyance. We know she can figure out any events that take place in the world and know everything about them. Almost as if she's a walking DVD, VCR, or CCTV type beat. You know what I'm saying? She's one of them. Like, that ass, she's a walking surveillance camera. That's what we gonna call her. We gonna call her surveillance camera for this video. But that aside, we know that she's gonna be the main person that's inside the village, like at all times, that's gonna basically being able to like provide Boruto with intel and information. But the thing is like now it's like she can't necessarily use Ino's power the way she was using it before, because in the beginning, when things first took place and things were going down, you saw how they was using Ino to communicate and basically keep things away from Ida. It's gonna be a lot different now. So it's not like they're gonna have this like telepathic line that's completely hidden from the rest of the village. You know, everything's gonna be exposed. So it's like she's gonna have to move extremely discreetly, or it's gonna be along the lines where it seems as though Ida is helping her. Now, I don't know if that's because Kawaki reigns becomes like too crazy or too evil, because like we said, we don't know anything about this. This is all speculation at this point. But if Kawaki does go on a tangent and decides to become the tyrant of the Hidden Leaf Village, and you already seen that Ida expressed a distaste for how Kawaki was treating her, especially with her letting Boruto go and her actually like doing Boruto a favor with Daemon, you know what I'm saying? It shows that at some point or another that their connection might break, and she might not be there all the way 100% like that ride or die that Kawaki thinks she is. This is a real interesting point that we have going on in the series, because it was like, this was kind of foreshadowed, right? There was already expressed that, you know, Sarada had a distaste for Kawaki coming to the village. She was always skeptical about him from the beginning. You know, it wasn't like she just was one of those people that was just all arms. It's like, hey, let's invite this person into our village and like treat them like, you know, we know stuff about them. Nah, she was like Shikamaru at first. You know, Kawaki was somebody that technically had to grow on her. If you guys remember in the early stages of the anime, probably before I stopped watching anime and went strictly manga only. Right now I'm in the middle of a backlog. I know you guys chew me up about not knowing about Kagura, but calm down. I'm watching. Like, she showed a real distaste until like Naruto really took him under his wing, and then she got to spend time with him and Naruto directly, like traveling and hanging around the village. But up until this point, you know what I'm saying, she eventually grew onto him, but now it's like she has a reason to be pissed. Like, you know, you got rid of my closest companion, my closest rival, somebody that I really look out for and almost love at this point, because you guys seen the interaction between her and Sumire. You see anytime something drastic happens to Boruto, she gets extremely upset, she starts getting flustered, and she blushes. It's almost along the lines as if like Sumire doesn't exist, because she even tried to tell her straight up to her face, hey, I like Boruto. I don't care if you like him, but I do. And then, you know, she saw that Sarada got upset, and I think it was just more along the lines to tease Sarada because she knew about Sarada's emotions for Boruto, you know. And what if that's probably the main ingredient that stopped her from actually like being caught up? I know everybody always talk about, like, you know, she has this new Mangekyo, like the Sun Mangekyo, and it probably made her immune and shit like that. But what if the most important ingredient to stopping Ida's omnipotence is love? Like, because the thing is, Ida doesn't have control of these outbursts. I know this is completely random and off topic. She doesn't have control of these outbursts, but she has a human emotion where she wants to experience love. So what if the trick and the true power to this is that the person that gets like completely forgotten and betrayed by everybody only can be seen and loved by the person that loves them. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only person that knows the truth, that can't be like swayed because it's true love. So I don't know, that's a bit of a random tangent. I just threw that out there. I do believe Sarada fits this role well because she's showing extremely awesome leadership skills throughout all of their missions. There's been a lot of times where she was more of a sensory ninja due to the little lack of stamina of being on Uchiha. That's something we've seen with Sasuke as well. Probably a lot of the times when Sasuke had like major arcs in the beginning of the anime, that was most of the reason he didn't have like good stamina. Like let's be clear, like he would have probably beat Gaara, but due to the exhaustion of the curse mark, he ran out of chakra. Like if he had a chakra reserve like Naruto, he would probably been able to hang, due to the fact that this man had pure energy inside of him. Now Naruto did too, but Naruto also had Uzumaki lineage. So like I'm saying, with Sarada, even though she's a sensory ninja, you know, I always give these points to further your guys' imagination to see what I'm talking about. But her being a sensory ninja allows her to really look at the battlefield, strategize certain plans, and get ready to execute them, as well as give out commands from a higher command post. You know what I'm saying? And then you see her come back, and she's like the main person that's driving everything to protect Boruto at this moment. Her and Sasuke Uchiha, like, there is nobody else. I mean, at some point or another, maybe her mom will believe it, but I feel like Sakura isn't rational enough to actually, like, feel that circumstances through the emotion of love, because like she's very like over eccentric when it comes to certain things, and she's very emotional about a lot of different things. So she might take it as a direct disorder, and she might lose herself due to the fact that Naruto is technically supposed to be dead. You know, that's a very emotional thing for Sakura, because Naruto is probably one of the closest people aside from Sasuke to her. So like, in order to really like sway her mother, it's gonna have to be a whole different battle. You know what I'm saying? But her being a sensory ninja, she just comes in and she like really has that leadership. So she's gonna be able to direct and control different situations. Once they develop these people who already just don't agree with Kawaki naturally, she's probably gonna look for them and pick them out. So it's not gonna be along the lines of who was not completely compressed or suppressed by the power, which is Ida. It is gonna be more along the lines of like, okay, well, even though these people have been swayed and they believe that Boruto, you know, killed Naruto, they still don't really fuck with Kawaki. Like, they still don't think Kawaki is a great fit for the village or some shit like that. So I think that's how like the leadership presence is going to get stronger. But let me know your personal thoughts and personal opinions. These have been my personal thoughts and personal opinions on my girl. Honestly, I've been enjoying talking about Sarada. It's really dope that, you know, she got the first cameo. I mean, we already know what Kawaki, you know, Boruto look like. For you people in my comment section who can ask me what you think Mitsuki look like, we already seen that shit in the beginning of Boruto, fucker. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content. I know it kind of cut off abruptly. I ran out of gameplay footage, man. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and dip. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.